this is Creating Contour Class. So in this video, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Cosmetics contour kit. I actually got it from New York. Someone that Stuart works with brought it back for me. He mentioned at work that I was desperate for it. And they got it back for me. So I'm actually really lucky to have it, and it's not actually that available in the UK. It's normally sold out everywhere. So if you can get your hands on one, this is how to use it. Okay, so I'm actually doing a full makeup look at the same time as showing you my contour class. So I'm just starting by using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC15. This actually is NC15 mixed with NC30. I'm wearing fake tans, so I need my makeup to be a little darker, and by mixing these two, it gives me a much better color. And by mixing your foundations, it helps make them last a really long time. So this is me getting ready to do my brows. I cannot wait to get a proper eyebrow kit. I'm going to try and get one when I go away to London. So again, I am lightly dusting my eyelids and my eyebrows. This helps set as a primer base for your eyeshadow, eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, or anything that you're doing near your eyes. I showed some of these tips in my last video, but I'll just go over them again for you today. So I just start by brushing my brows just to tidy them up a little bit, and then I'm just filling them in with pencil. Ideally, I would like a wax to do my brows because I feel that wax lasts longer and it holds them in place a lot better than pencil. Pencil tends to smudge and expand, and it takes a long time to fill your brows in with pencil. It's just quite time consuming. There is a lot quicker ways. I just haven't found that right product yet that makes me happy with how my eyebrows look filled in. So what I am going to be doing next is my eyeliner flick. Oh, just a tad more on the eyebrows, I think. Why not? So this is me using my MAC Pigment Pop and my MAC Angle Brush. Just so I can get my flicks done, I need to have flicks. I feel if I don't have my flicks, my eyes look so small and they just don't look filled in. So when I'm doing my flicks, I start in the middle of my eye and I just line my natural lash line, and then I take my angle brush and I angle from my eyebrow to where I've already drawn on my lash line. This helps match up the 2 points perfectly. You'll see it better here. So I start in the middle and then I go into the corners, just following your natural lash line. That's all you're doing. And because the brush is so thin, you don't have to worry about width. And then I'm just angling from the end of my eyebrow and going up. And there we go. And I normally do a second layer just so I get that deep black look. I don't like it to look grey or blue, I like it to be black. And it also helps it stay on just that little bit longer. I was doing this early in the morning and it stayed on all night for a birthday party at night. So I'm just dusting my eyelashes with a little bit of matte mascara before I do my eyeshadow. I don't actually know why I do this. I think it's just a little bit of a habit. So again, I'm using my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. This is my go-to palette. I can't tell you the last time I used individual eyeshadows. A palette is just so much easier. With a palette, you have all your color spectrums in one, so you know that all the colors work well together. And everything's there. If you need a slightly darker color, slightly lighter, I mean, it's just ease of access. It's just so simple. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing a tiny bit of highlighter. I'm not that big a fan on highlighter on your brow bone, just because my eyes are quite big. I find if I highlight to extent, it's just far too much on someone with eyes my shape. And I'm using my Real Techniques brushes. I actually love them. They're so soft, so easy to use, and I got so many in the 3 for 2 offer. So what I've done is I've dampened the fluffy side of my Smashbox brush, and this helps the eyeshadow go on more metallic. So it captures the light and it goes on sort of like oil, like an oil paint. So you can pretty much change any glittery or shimmery eyeshadow you have by dampening your brush. It puts it on in a completely different way. I never use sparkly eyeshadow dry. I always like to use it damp. I'm posing so much in this video, it's funny. I keep all my makeup on my dressing table in front of me in little drawers and stuff, so that's why I'm always looking around, trying to find things. This is me filling in my eye crease. I love to have a deep socket crease. My mum has them naturally, so, but I have to fake mine. This just adds depth to the eye. It gives such a 3D look. And it photographs really well. I need to have a crease. Years ago I used to do my crease only at the sides, and looking back at photos, what was I thinking? And this is me using my 3D MAC mascara. This mascara is so good, I barely need one dip. I have Ariana, my little baby, beside me, and she's gurgling away while I'm doing my voice narration. So if you hear little sounds, it's just her. She's awfully excited about something. Probably seeing Mommy on the big TV. My hair was actually wet, so that's why I have it in a little headband. And then what I do is I just dab more foundation. This is just NC30 I'm using right now. Because I have got my tan on, I don't need any more of the 15, so my top layer is solely NC30. But you'll find yourself, when you start to mix your foundations, you can make such a concoction of colours. You'll figure out what you need for what day, depending on how light or dark you are that day. I love that dewy light reflectant that Studio Fix gives me. I just wish it lasted a little longer. I don't really like it when it dries in. I wish it could stay like that brand new face all day. So this again is my Real Techniques brush, and what I'm doing is I'm using the matte brown eyeshadow that comes in the Smashbox palette to go over my brows. If you're like me and have naturally thick dark brows, you'll find that they go so grey. I don't know what causes it, but the middle of my eyebrow just always goes a grey tinge, so by applying a little bit of eyeshadow, it stops this from happening. So what I'm doing now is I am taking my Studio Fix Powder Plus foundation and going over my whole face. I start by just doing my forehead and along my jawline and my nose. This allows time for the rest of my makeup to set. Makeup takes a little while to cook on the face, just the natural heat of our bodies cooks the makeup. So by not doing my cheeks immediately, I'm giving it time to set, because that's where I'll need the most coverage. And I just go down my neck as well, just to blend. So while my cheeks are drying, I'm taking out my Cocoa Contour Kit by Too Faced. I'm so excited about this product. I mean, it smells so good. Just the size of it is amazing. This is the little booklet that comes with it. And I'm going to be doing the middle one, which I think was the celebrity style. And this is the kit. I'm so excited. Can you tell? The little kabuki brush that comes with it is so soft and it fits in the product perfectly. It's just the right size and the angle of it really works with the face. When I first used it, I couldn't believe the amount of product that you get with one brush stroke. If anything, it was a little too much, so next time I will use a little less. A little goes a long, long way. So this is me using the highlighter. And all I'm doing is copying the picture. It's really simple. It does it color-coded, and it shows you exactly where to put it. Almost like a coloring book when you were younger. When I started to do the cheekbones, I thought, here we go. I will have cheekbones. I can see cheekbones forming, and it was so exciting. Now don't be scared, because at first it does look like you have thick bronzer on, and it doesn't blend very well to begin with because it's so prominent. But don't worry, once you've finished, you can blend it all in together. The trick of doing your jawline is amazing. I literally lost a whole stone off my face by contouring it. I loved it. It just gave me more confidence. By doing nothing. Can you see that already? This is me using the different colors, and I'm following the picture exactly. They did use a little bit too much product across the Cupid's bow. I try not to use too much product there because it does create shadow, and the last thing you want is shadow around your Cupid's bow. Now what I'm using is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium deep. I just use that just as a little finish off to my cheekbones. And now I am lining my lips. I wish I could find a way to line my lips so that they weren't so squint. I have such an Elvis lip. So while I'm lining my lips, I try and extend them a little bit out to the sides, and on my bottom lip, I try and create as much shadow as I can for that huge pout. And I'm using Brave. When I use Brave, my lips just look so full and juicy. I just love it. It's actually not a matte lipstick. It's actually a sheer finish, but it has the staying power of a matte lipstick, which I love. I only go for matte lipsticks because they're the only ones that last. I'm going back again to my Smashbox palette, and I'm using the shimmery dark brown for under my eyes. I do dampen my brush again. This just stops the product from traveling, you know, onto your cheeks. I got a little bit in my eye. It stings. But only for a little. And then I just go over my creases again, just to finish off my entire look. And then I just do another tiny little bit of mascara. When I'm relayering mascara, I don't do the whole lot, I just do the tips. And my under eye. I was just so happy with the contour kit. It's so easy to work, and it lasted for so long. It's just so fun to use. And there you go. Thank you for watching. Bye.